with big ideas, where hometown pride makes a global footprint. This is where you find your fearless. This is SEMO.
Good morning. Good morning and welcome to the Fall 2025 Southeast Missouri State University Commencement Ceremony. My name is Brad Hodson, and it has been my honor for the last 166 days to serve as the president of this great university. On behalf of the Board of Governors, the faculty, the staff, and most importantly, on behalf of our graduating class, welcome to SEMO. Yes, a round of applause. At this ceremony, we will confer degrees to graduates from the Harrison College of Business and Computing and the College of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. We want to welcome you, our audience, to the Show Me Center, but also recognize those around the world who are watching us live. We are delighted you can come together to celebrate our students' accomplishments. We will begin our ceremony with the national anthem. Please stand and face the flag at the rear of the arena. Performing today is Nathan Lillard of St. Louis, Missouri, a senior pursuing a Bachelor of Music Education degree.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. It's now my pleasure to introduce our platform party. I would ask each of them to stand and remain standing as they are introduced. Audience, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. President of the SEMO Board of Governors, Mr. Jim Limbaugh of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Vice President of the SEMO Board of Governors, Mr. Lloyd Smith of Sikeston, Missouri. Three members of the university's Board of Governors, Dr. Maureen Clancy May of St. Louis, Missouri, Mr. David Martin of Burney, Missouri, and Dr. Andrew Moore of Cape Girardeau. Also joining us on the platform this morning, Interim Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Doug Koch, Interim Dean of the Harrison College of Business and Computing, Dr. Kevin Dixon, Dean of the College of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, Dr. Tammy Randolph, and Mr. Justin Davidson, President and CEO of St. Francis Healthcare System, and our commencement speaker today. Please join me in recognizing these individuals. Well, today we are conferring more than 700 degrees for fall candidates who will be added to the roster of 85,000 alumni since this university was founded in 1873. Students, it's an honor to celebrate this milestone with you. Not only do I remember very fondly my own commencement in 1991, as the first in my family to graduate with a bachelor's degree, but I will also never forget today. You are my first set of graduates as president of this amazing university. Today, we're both making memories together. Thank you very much. As you prepare for what comes next, I want to thank you for your legacy you leave at SEMO and congratulate you on this remarkable achievement. We are proud of your accomplishments, and we're eager to see what you do next. Whether it was 4 years or longer, you arrived at SEMO with potential, and today you leave this university with purpose. Taking this next step in your life, turning your ambition into the careers you've dreamed of and the futures you've worked so very hard to achieve. Members of the audience, please join me in a round of applause for these outstanding graduates. Five members of the university's Board of Governors are here to help you celebrate. To bring greetings from the board, please allow me to introduce the board president, Mr. Jim Limbaugh. James Limbaugh, a lifelong resident of Cape Girardeau, Missouri, was appointed to the SEMO Board of Governors in January 2019 by Missouri Governor Mike Parson. Mr. Limbaugh is the regional president of Montgomery Bank in Cape Girardeau. Throughout his career, he served on numerous boards, not only at SEMO, but in the community, and that includes the university's foundation board, the Red Hawks Club, the Cape Girardeau Regional Chamber of Commerce, and the Southeast Missouri Regional Hospital Association. Mr. Limbaugh is a graduate of Southeast Missouri State University and holds a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration and a Master of Arts in Teaching. He and his wife, Benita, are both SEMO alumni and have 3 children and 7 grandchildren. Please join me in welcoming SEMO Board President, Mr. Jim Limbaugh.
Well, it is indeed an honor for me to be here. Before I get to my prepared remarks, as Dr. Hodson stated, he's been here about just under 6 months. And I can tell you, in that brief timeline, there is an air of encouragement, momentum, and engagement that we haven't seen in some time. And it's a function of engaged and servant leadership. And Dr. Hodson, we're pleased to have you here. Members of the class of 2025, it is my honor to represent the Southeast Missouri State University Board of Governors. The Board of Governors is the governing body of the university and is comprised of 7 individuals and a student representative, all appointed by the governor. As a board, we are charged with appointing the president of the university, employing faculty and staff, and making budgetary and policy decisions necessary to implement the university's mission. My colleagues and I are committed to ensuring that you, our students, are among the best prepared in the world so that you can help shape and successfully compete in today's global society. We're delighted to congratulate you on your academic accomplishments. Your hard work, intensive study, and commitment have paid off. We are extremely proud of your accomplishments, and we wish you the very best in your future endeavors. Now I'm honored to introduce your commencement speaker for this morning, Justin Davison. Justin joined St. Francis Healthcare System in the fall of 2019 as Chief Financial Officer and transitioned to the role of President and Chief Executive Officer in 2022. Prior to St. Francis, he served as Vice President of Finance at Mercy Health System in Springfield, Missouri. He has more than 20 years of healthcare leadership experience. In his role, he oversees the strategic direction, development, and expansion of St. Francis. And for 150 years, St. Francis Healthcare System has served Southeast Missouri through exceptional, patient-centered care. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mr. Judson Davison.
The last commencement that I attended was my own. I've been looking across the crowd today at the graduates in these few minutes, and I see a lot of emotion. There's excitement, some exhaustion, and a few of you that are quietly terrified by what comes next. As graduates, you may be asking yourselves, how do I carve out a world and life of my own in a world that has already scripted my next 10 steps? You know, so much has changed since I was going through your experience. Smartphones didn't exist. The internet was not portable. Social media had not yet been invented, and the Cold War was coming to a close. At that time, there was optimism and hope in the air. I also had much more hair on my head and a little less hair on my ears. By my mid-20s, I was succeeding, at least in the eyes of the world. I had developed an impressive career, but my career felt empty. I thought to myself, what have I done? Where have I gone wrong? I had misjudged what success was, and this is what I'm here to speak with you about today. That realization made me feel as though I had run against a wall. I had fallen and hurt myself. I realized I would have to start over. So, with 2 degrees, I did. I took a 70% pay cut and decided I would begin a life of service to others. That decision sent me on a new trajectory. My advice to you today is this: professional success is found through endurance. It is learning to walk toward challenges in life rather than running for safety. It's being faithful to the struggle at hand. There are 3 things that I would like to leave you with today. First, seek problems, not titles. The world will try to impress you with titles. Ignore them. Instead, seek out the challenges that break your heart. Embrace those. For me, it was a life of service. For me, my heart was broken by human suffering and illness. I began a new career in healthcare. Second, build your compass. Decisions anchored in purpose and in honor will sustain you in the darkest of times. For me, my compass is guided by my faith. Third, choose wisely. Travel with people who will tell you the truth. Many of the most impactful lessons in your life will be learned by people around you who will refuse to allow you to fool yourself. Do these things well and you'll find success. If you want to shine in a professional environment, when you begin your new roles, look around and say, what significant problem exists here that no one else is picking up? Seek to serve others before you serve yourself. When times get tough, and they will, remain calm. Be trustworthy and composed under pressure. Speak clearly, calmly, and be empathetic. Remember, the world needs character, connectedness, and integrity. You are going to learn who you truly are by being loyal to friends and loved ones in need. Make certain that they know in their darkest hour, you will be there for them, even if it requires sacrifice. It is a momentous time in history today. You were the first graduating class that, from the time your journey began, artificial intelligence could create an essay in a matter of seconds. Please remember, AI cannot love. AI cannot experience the human experience. You uniquely have dignity and value. As you go out into the world, in a noisy age, become a person who listens. In a cynical age, be the person who is still and has faith and believes. In a frightened age, be the person who is bold and moves first. Graduates, sharing this moment in your life is an absolute honor. Walk toward challenges in life, embrace them, wrestle with them, conquer them, and then select another challenge. Because dealing with challenges brings about discomfort. Discomfort brings about growth, and growth brings about success. To the faculty and staff and governors of this great institution, thank you. Thank you for investing your skill and expertise in the lives of these graduates. Thank you for supporting their future. Thank you for holding their dignity close. Prior to my conclusion, I would like to take you on a brief journey. This is a lesson I learned long ago from a teacher of mine. His name was Mr. Rogers. In just a moment, we are going to pause. We'll close our eyes, and I would like you to think of someone. Think of the person who in your life stood by you in your darkest hour. That person who believed in you. The person who sought to propel you forward. Think of the person, it may be a teacher, a friend, a family member, or a professor. Think of the person who has sacrificed on your behalf. Let's think of them now. I'll watch the time. As we think of this person, how proud of you they must be. The choices, the intention, and the decisions that you made to arrive on this stage. Think about the hope that they have for your future. Think about how proud of you that they are, that you are here and you will be able to provide this world with such good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time and attention today. I pray that God blesses you with peace, love, joy, and an abundant life. Thank you.
Justin, thank you for those thought-provoking remarks. We appreciate your participation in today's ceremony and your commitment to Southeast Missouri State University. Another round of applause for our commencement speaker. I now invite Dr. Doug Koch, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, to the podium to begin the individual recognition of graduating students. Dr. Koch.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, in the program is a list of candidates who have earned Latin honors or completed the Jane Stevens Honors Program. A red cord worn over the left shoulder denotes an undergraduate student who has earned a perfect 4.0 cumulative grade point average. That is, they have earned an A in every college course they have ever taken. In the 152-year history of the university, only 1,137 of our more than 85,000 graduates earned the right to wear the red cord. Among fall 2025 graduating candidates, a total of 9 undergraduate students earned that recognition, and a number of them are with us today. I call your attention to their names in the program, and at this time, I ask those 4.0 candidates attending the ceremony to please stand and be recognized. Any 4.0 candidates, please stand. If we have none with us today, we're going to thank you. Thank you. You may be seated. The graduating candidates are listed in the program according to the college of their major and will proceed to the stage. Marshals, please escort the candidates for graduation to the stage.
Tawfiq Aziz Al Jabri.
Mohammed Nurul Abidin Ashraf.
John Anthony Essner.
Ralph Edward Patterson III.
Chenekseva Rayadu Amarava Rapu.
Logan Michael Holloway.
Tisit Prasanna Vizeda Gamarek.
Lavanya Ramireddy.
Laren Dean Milligan.
Ayodhya Pratabhami.
Madison Fletcher Bates.
Grayson W. Johnston.
Lauren McMiller.
Kelsey Michelle Kwiatkowski.
Madeline Grace Pirtle.
Allie Brianna K. Tyndall.
Margaret Grace Walton.
Christina L. Bray.
Wade Thomas May.
Adam Paul Heston.
Alyssa Ileana Quinn Nunley.
Matthew Wyatt Finch.
Eli Lynn Bright.
Colton Lee Spees.
Muhammad Malik.
Cesar Mondragon.
William Allen Richards.
Owen Edward Dowdy.
Nathan Wesley Libertus Harvey.
Shelton Brian Hester.
Jacob Kapp.
Austin P. Gross.
Avery Lee Gross.
Julia Marie Vasquez.
Madison Nicole Schneider. Leighton Andrew Simmers.
Holly Bryant.
Canon Michael Rice.
Cole Stephen Eggemeyer.
Victor Cray Ronald Thomas.
Eric Jacob Allen.
Maimuna Hawk.
Laney Joe Smith.
Jaslyn M. Simmons.
Jenna K. Rivas.
Amulya Karapati.
Vanila Gunturi.
Arshada Viye Kripal.
Lakshmi Manaswini Pulecharla.
Abigail Jean Marzuko.
Adeline Rose Rackers.
Umamaheshwara Reddy Dragula.
Bhargav Naidu Madapatla.
Krishna Mohan Reddy Medepati.
Mahesh Kumar Paka.
Cadence Ashley Young.
Srinu Pedavarapu.
Kiana May Newkirk.
Reagan Nicole Newell.
Sabina Gimiri.
Kamal Garu.
Nicholas John Burtka.
Titus William Green.
Luke Thomas Besant.
Chloe Alyssa Ellison.
Riley Nicole Gross.
Paige Catherine Davis.
Dylan D. Horton.
William Elijah Bader.
Ethan James McCullough.
William Asamoah Agi.
Joseph Enoch Clary.
Evan Douglas Wardrop.
Chelsea Darlene Harper.
Addison Nicole Kimberlin.
Toby Kate Treese.
Layla Duranjic.
Christopher Lee Sterling.
Corey Michael Ziegler.
Christina Louise Orr.
Jaharian Sincere Hempstead.
Andrew R. Sweeten.
Zoe A. Gonzalez.
Patrick A. Hoffman.
Sabrina M. Jordan.
Andrew John Selzer.
Jackson Gus Norton.
Owen Matthew Sullivan.
Hunter Thomas Poole.
Bailey Marie Peters.
Kirsten Haley Noon.
Megan Marie Herzog.
Reagan K. McGahee.
Olivia Lee Kurtz.
Alyssa Marie Russler.
John Wiley Hartzog IV.
Raquel Nasha Davis.
Anupam Shah.
Luxmi Poon Magar.
Ethan Andres Bernier.
Kimberly Page Lloyd.
Ariel Jaden Coiner.
Haley O'Day.
Kenneth C. McDonald.
Amanda May Soch.
Audrey Pearl Trax.
Riley Joe Reniker.
Landry Ellen Barentine.
Bethany Ashton Leedy.
Verunsai Chunduru.
Chaitanya Govini.
Rakesh Akula.
Sai Manikanta Magdetti.
Sai Dinesh Anaparte.
Ines Vivi Durga Bharat Delaveshrapu.
Samuel Christopher Russell.
Govindaya Charadri Pentela.
Arunkath Velevili.
Jay Reddy.
Brianna R. Sellers.
Macy M. Montgomery.
Olivia Raquel Wright.
Lindsay Marie Province.
Upshat Awal.
Abhishek Rot.
Kalsan Karki.
Carson Pengris.
Luke Christopher Dembski.
Drew Michael Dernberger.
Megan Elizabeth Tenholder.
Kyle P. Fox.
Houston Ash Bradford.
Gavin Matthew Bomarito.
Bryant G. Vaughn.
Cameron Harrison Brandt.
River Roy Smith.
Jacob Dylan Kempfer.
Zachary Drew Bryan.
Kabi Asokan.
Dilasha Pandey.
Mohammed Samuel Asraf.
Lisa Paul.
Yijun Lu.
Bhavya Alokam.
Srinivasu Chowdhury Anam.
Vishnu Vardhan Riddhi Konduru.
Kartik Reddy.
Ankita Maharzan.
Tamid Mustafa Ali.
Saidu Islam.
Ajwad Ahmed.
Kaylin Nicole Brown.
Emily Ann Schneider.
Uleja Antoinette Richardson.
Tierra Nicole Moore.
Madison Tamar Gauss. Alyssa
Jordan
Christine.
Solomon Noble.
Alyssa Christine Bradley.
Lucy Ruth Arnold.
Haley Renee Bond.
Maddie Lynn Fitzpatrick.
Ashton Fowler.
Aaron Unique Ellis.
Deshaun Armand Smith.
Kirsten Rosetta Lewis.
Himanshu Dahal.
Ayush Rawat.
Arzu Kamar.
Mackenzie Eve Sweet.
Haley LaRae Lewis.
Rajeshwar Reddy.
Naresh Pratipati.
Swathi Datla.
Lakshmi Sunita Nandipati.
Sai Durga Nishitha Upapalapati.
Akshaya Tangela.
Teja Venkat Reddy Guntaka.
Uday Guntupalli.
Nagaritika Karnati.
Carly Elizabeth Hogue.
Bala Sangita Kali.
Kausalya Mutalya.
Gautham Ulangula.
Meghna Valya.
Sai Bhargavi Durukuri.
Noah Lee Little.
Kevin Michael Donovan.
Abhijit Prasad.
Merir bin Tuhid.
Liliana Natalia Romero.
Anuska Shrestha.
Darshan Adhikari.
Anurag Batari.
Segar Kandel.
Thurba Lama Sherpa.
Apil Parazuli.
Santya Shahi Takuri.
Amantika Karki.
Bikram Sechwala.
Abhishek Shrestha.
Nishal Nupani.
Divas Rai.
Paras Tiwari.
Alexander William Hebenstreit.
Tyler Jason Maddock.
Nicholas W. Oliver.
Rohith Singh Thakur.
Ishwar Surisetti.
Giridhar Dayan Gajam. Giridhar Dayan Gajam.
Madhu Kandapu.
Nikhil Batini.
Sasida Ridi Dazarapali.
Bhargav Amisagara.
Yasrath Satyanda Rudra.
Pavitha Sri Goganini.
Roshni Pidigu.
Rakesh Chirakuri.
Saikeran Katakam.
Jayvardhan Besta.
Vidya Rani Valala.
Basha Shaikh.
Sai Krishna Tayori.
Tane Tamaneni.
Ishwa Shandu Vonam.
Lakshmi Ketaneni.
Sai Vikas Avula.
Tarun Kumar Reddy et.
Banu Prakash Makala.
Satya Kirthi Dara.
Venkata Nagananji Ravi.
Likita Gangana.
Harshavardhan Ridi Gardam.
Ajender Garjala.
Sanjita Bimavarapu.
Faisal Mohammed.
Hasharavardhan Rai Divamapati.
Deepika Sugumar.
All right. I ask all candidates for master's degrees to please stand and remain standing. All candidates for master's degrees, please stand and remain standing.
You may have to say that again.
One more time. All candidates for master's degrees, please stand and remain standing. Remain standing. President Hodgson, I present to you these candidates who have completed the requirements for their respective degrees and who have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Governors. They are now presented to you for conferring of their degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Southeast Missouri State University, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree, together with all the rights and privileges and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations, graduates.
Please be seated. I now ask all candidates for associate and bachelor's degrees to please stand and remain standing. President Hodgson, these candidates have completed the requirements for their respective degrees and have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Governors. They are now presented to you for the conferring of their degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Southeast Missouri State University, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations, graduates. Now, if you would all stand. The moment you've been waiting for. Graduates, to officially reflect the conferral of your degree, please move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of Fall 2025 from Southeast Missouri State University. Now you have one more task. Graduates, please face your families and loved ones in the audience. Now give them a round of applause to show your appreciation for their support. All right, you may be seated. Thank you. Some thank yous before we dismiss. I want to thank the many members of the Commencement Committee for their hard work to organize and execute this ceremony today. I also want to recognize the outstanding readers, Bart Williams, an associate professor in the Dobbins Conservatory of Theater and Dance, and Dr. Abe Book, the assistant professor in the Department of Communication Studies and Modern Languages. And finally, at SEMO, we employ about 900 boldly supportive faculty and staff who stand shoulder to shoulder with each of you, cheering your success as you pursued this achievement. At this time, I'd ask everyone to thank our outstanding faculty and staff. Graduates, you are now officially alumni of Southeast Missouri State University. You can applaud that. You are part of a deeply connected community that grounds you and grows with you. Red Hawks are part of something lasting, and I encourage you to stay connected with SEMO and other alumni. We may be rooted in Eastern Missouri, but our reach and ambition go far beyond. Wherever you go, remember that SEMO will always be there for you, forever your most fierce champions in your journey. Ladies and gentlemen, one final round of applause for the graduates of 2025. All right, thank you. Now to conclude our ceremony, I would ask you to stand. We will sing the alma mater. The words of our alma mater are in your program. Everybody stand up. Up, down, up, down. We will be led in the alma mater by Joshua Leapart of Pacific, Missouri, a senior pursuing a Bachelor of Music and a Bachelor of Music Education. Following the alma mater, please stay where you are. The stage party, faculty, and graduates will exit the arena, and then you may exit as directed by the marshals. Mr. Leapart.
Unceasing me in thy quest for truth.